Do you really believe that after your 50th birthday, you have to spend hours sweating in the gym or lifting heavy weights to get rid of stubborn belly fat? Most people think exactly that. They believe that only extreme effort leads to real results. But today, science tells us a completely different story. A story so simple that many people simply ignore it. It's about a forgotten secret weapon that you already possess. It's not an expensive pill, not a complicated diet, and not a high-tech device. It is walking. Yes, you heard that right. Simple, intentional walking. You might be thinking now, that's far too ordinary to change my life. But did you know that this very basic movement, after the age of 50, has an almost magical effect on your metabolism, your brain, and your biological rejuvenation? In the next 10 minutes, I will show you how this underestimated tool reprograms your hormones, strengthens your immune system, and why 7,000 steps can be more valuable than any marathon. Are you ready to take the first step into your fittest decade? Then let's start right away with what happens in your body in the very first minute. Imagine you have just finished dinner. You feel full, maybe a little sluggish. At that moment, something crucial is happening inside you. Your blood sugar level rises. Normally, your pancreas now has to work hard to release insulin. But after the age of 50, the body often responds more slowly. And this is exactly where the problem begins. Excess sugar is not burned, but instead stored directly as stubborn fat in your abdominal area. But here comes the miracle of biology. The moment you stand up and start walking, even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes, you open a hidden valve. Your muscles immediately begin pulling sugar directly from your bloodstream to use it as fuel. What's fascinating is, they do this without waiting for insulin. Scientific studies show something remarkable. A moderate walk of just 15 minutes after a meal can lower blood sugar levels as effectively as certain diabetes medications. It's a true medical miracle without side effects. Think of these 15 minutes as your golden window. It is the simplest method in the world to stop fat storage before it even really begins. Get up, move, and let your body do the work for you. While your muscles are still burning sugar from the blood, after about 15 minutes, a second fascinating transformation begins inside you. You know the feeling after a hard workout. You often feel exhausted and drained. But with walking, the opposite happens. You come home feeling more refreshed than before. Why is that? The reason lies in your endocannabinoid system. This is your body's natural reward and calming system. During moderate movement, your body releases substances that act like a soothing balm for your nerves. The tension of the day fades away, feelings of anxiety diminish, and a deep, natural sense of calm spreads through you. But that's not all. While your mind relaxes, your immune system shifts into attack mode. The circulation of your so-called natural killer cells, the elite unit of your defense system, increases dramatically. These specialized cells now patrol your bloodstream more intensively, detecting pathogens and abnormal cells before they can cause harm. After the age of 50, the immune system naturally begins to weaken. But these 15 minutes of walking act like a wake-up call for your defenses. You're not just training your endurance, you're sending your internal protection force out on patrol. Every step becomes an active shield for your health. Once daily walking becomes a consistent habit, after about 4 weeks, the changes begin to take root deep within your biology. It's no longer just a brief feeling of refreshment after a walk. A real transformation is taking place. Did you know that movement produces a kind of fertilizer for your brain? Science calls it BDNF. This protein protects your existing brain cells and stimulates the growth of new connections. Especially after the age of 50, this is crucial. Many people begin to notice that the mental fog disappears. Memory becomes sharper, thinking becomes clearer, and daily focus returns. With every step, you are directly investing in your mental sharpness for the decades ahead. At the same time, a second miracle occurs: the reset of your internal clock. Many people over 50 suffer from shallow, fragmented sleep. But through regular walking, especially in daylight, your body relearns the rhythm of day and night. The stress hormone cortisol drops at the right time in the evening, while the sleep hormone melatonin is released exactly when you need it. After 1 month, most people report that they not only fall asleep faster, but that their sleep becomes deeper, more continuous, and far more restorative. You no longer wake up exhausted, but with real energy. It is the most natural and effective sleep therapy there is, completely without side effects. When walking is no longer a program, but becomes part of your lifestyle, your body composition fundamentally changes. Many people over 50 make the mistake of focusing only on the scale, but the real magic happens at your waistline. Walking is the ultimate specialist for reducing visceral fat, the dangerous fat that surrounds your organs. Why is that? Because moderate activity keeps your heart rate in the ideal fat-burning zone while simultaneously lowering your stress levels. Less stress means less cortisol, and less cortisol means your body is finally ready to release stored fat in the abdominal area. It's not uncommon for waist circumference to shrink by 2 to 4 centimeters, even if the number on the scale barely changes. You are trading fat for vitality, but the transformation goes deeper, into your bones and joints. It is a widespread myth that walking wears down your joints. The opposite is true. Your joint cartilage has no direct blood supply. It's like a sponge that needs movement to absorb nutrients from joint fluid. Every step you take pumps this vital fluid into the cartilage, keeping it elastic and resilient. At the same time, the gentle impact of each step sends signals to your body to build new bone tissue. This is your best insurance against osteoporosis and fractures in old age. You are literally building a stronger foundation for the rest of your life. Now, one crucial question remains. How much do you really need to walk to gain all these benefits? The answer may surprise you and relieve you at the same time. Forget the magical 10,000 step rule that is often promoted. Current science shows us a different picture. The biggest health improvements for people over 50 already occur at around 7,000 steps per day. This is the ideal target to protect your heart, boost your metabolism, and keep your cells young. And how fast should you walk? Use a simple test. If you can still hold a conversation while walking, but no longer have enough breath to sing a song, then you are in the perfect fat-burning zone. But the most important thing is not peak performance on a single day. It is consistency. Even 500 additional steps per day can make a measurable difference in your longevity. At the cellular level, your telomeres, the protective caps of your DNA, remain longer, which means your cells age more slowly. Every single step you take today is a deposit into your account for a healthy, independent, and vibrant life. It is never too late to start. Your body is simply waiting for you to begin. Start today, step by step, into your best future.